For generations you slept. No purpose, no call to wake you. But now, something has risen from the ruins of the old war.
Hey, it looks like my grandpa. Oh, seriously, looks just like
Lasten wikt mig, Boris.
The twin queens, the sisters, have sent their most beloved commander on an urgent mission. To protect the twisted crusade they have begun. To transform the scattered colonies into an empire. To see that the Tenno, hidden in sleep, will never awaken.
and you have to see if you really enjoyed the game to actually spend money. They give it straight away, and that didn't get corrupted with no sound. Yeah, so that's the reason. So that's the reason why he stopped in his tracks, Tenno. It's because he's trying to stay in control while the other guy's trying to control him. It will make sense more in the game, but once again, if you guys actually do enjoy the series, just give it a thumbs up. It would really it really helps, and I really enjoy it. That's gonna be the end of this now. Bye.